Alright, gold bolts, unlock extras.
Okay, enough savoring. Moving on.
I see you just finished my training course. Aren't you just full of
Ah,
stuff you can do?
I hope that recording is not fucked. It's going still, for now. For now.
That's cool.
But yeah, so freaking like next time I try to put text on screen, remind me not to. Probably. I mean, it's funny, but I should probably do it like before the stream if I wanna do it. Because
This is true. Set it up beforehand.
and then I could just make it
That way
appear on
you don't
screen.
crash midway through.
Yeah.
You survive, complete this super secret yet completely on the level mission. She'll be yours to use however you like.
What is this secret mission?
I call it Operation Falling Star.
Oh shit. That may come apart. I'll need to look into that. Because that's bad if it does.
What may come apart?
My headphones.
Oh no!
Yeah. I think it was like I think it was more than in a way that it still shouldn't, even though like the upper planing is off. But yeah.
Wow. Wow.
Questions until the end of the presentation. You'll need to access Brecht's laboratory using a trespasser, your wits, and the kind of fortitude normally found in more seasoned rangers. Get in.
Oh shit. This has been an eventful stream.
Yeah.
I wish I could be there to see you
It's been wild. It's
Yeah,
been a wild ride.
We discussed everything. Genocide. The freaking nearly crashed OBS. Alright, where do you want to go? Actually,
Where do we want to... Wait, what are our options? Do we have more than one option?
yes.
Ah. So they added a new planet.
Yes, and now
Once
we
we
can...
finish Kerwin the Frog. Let's go to Iridia,
Alright.
since it's the next one over.
We also need to do it if we want to do all of the missions on the number planet.
Ah.
Alright, so we're going to the skid mech marks. Which, like,
Alright.
that implies more than I think the developers... okay, maybe the developers thought about it, but, like, I think it implies more than people would think. Like, yes, it's a play on skid marks. Also, he's Skid, son of Marx. This is the son of Karl Marx, y'all.
Wait, is that Skid?
Oh! I had no idea.
Because mech is a Scottish thing for son of. I think it's Scottish. So all of the people who are called mech something are called son of that person.
Right.
It's always good to meet a fan, little dude.
I am Clank. This is Ratchet. Your uncle received your infobot and asked us.
So yeah, this is Tony Hawk, but not really. Mainly because he's not 40. Mainly because he's not 40 and people recognize him.
People recognize him. Oh, the sad life of Tony Hawk.
I mean, I liked it when he retweeted that cover art for Tony Hawk's existential crisis.
True fact, fun fact. When I was little, I didn't know Tony Hawk was an actual person. I thought it was fictional.
Ah,
I thought it was just the title of a game.
I thought you were going to say, I thought he was just a title. Like, the best skater. The best skater is always Tony Hawk.
Yeah. Who will wear the mantle of Tony Hawk this year at Extreme Double
X Games.
Skateboard Tourney Quadruple Large?
It's X Games, Pink. I used to
Tacos.
watch him. Alright,
Is it just skateboarding at X Games, or is there more?
there's more. It's X Games because it's extreme games.
Okay.
So
I
it's all
thought so,
extreme.
but
It's all extreme
sure.
sports. And yeah, there was a time of my life when I freaking I go to sleep watching it every night. So like I started watching it because of skateboards, but like I also used to watch a lot of like pro BMX and freaking like rollerblade stuff and stuff like that. The Japanese were really good at rollerblades. Fucking hell, rollerblades. I don't know. Why do I try? There's no point to trying.
Just give up. It's your
Yeah.
destiny.
I'm gonna buy one of those John Cena shirts, but then take a red marker and cross that never. And I'm gonna find John Cena and then pay him to wear it for a photo.
I love it.
And then I have the photo frame, then I'll like, whenever we do webcams, it's just gonna be behind me.
Yes.
I'll ask him to look really sad. It's just a sad John Cena with the shirt that says "Give up."
Yes. It needs to happen.
make a shirt or a custom shirt in the style of his old shirt, and on the front it says "Give up" and on the back it says "Surrender."
Oh, I love it.
That's merch idea right there.
Absolutely. I'd buy these shirts in a heartbeat.
I mean, we don't need to necessarily just think in shirts. Like, if we ever get merch, you can always tell my wife and kids I was black, coffin.
Yeah.
But I tell my wife and kids I'm black. How do I mess up my own quote? Imagine that imprint being on a coffin, and I'm dead. Casual journalist gameplay. The death reel is gonna be funny. I wanted to do one for Ghost of Tsushima, but there were too many deaths. I might actually need to sit down and just like spend a whole freaking week editing a death reel for this, just for the casual journalist gameplay. Like, make it a thing where with every death it zooms in more on the casual journalist gameplay.
Yeah.
And then make it a freaking transparent overlay, and it gets too big.
That's brilliant. I love it.
All right, 50% more supermassive black hole.
Oh boy.
You know, Pink, I'm gonna confess something, because we've been talking
What's your
music
confession?
anyway. I don't get David Bowie. Like, I've listened to a bit of his stuff, but the only song I liked is freaking Under Pressure.
Understandable. He's kind of a nifty one, and one that's... I don't think he's easy to get into. I don't know. I personally don't know a lot of people that do like Bowie to the extent that I do. Anyone that does, it's usually the 80s stuff from Let's Dance, because those are his most notable hits. It would be, what is it? Let's Dance, Modern Love, and what else did he have on that album? Let me check. Do. Let's Dance.
All right, let's try to do big
China
gameplays.
Girl. How could I forget that one? So, I was kind of in the same boat a long time ago, a very, very, very long time ago. I didn't really get into Bowie until I was probably in my mid-teenage years. So, it probably coincided, honestly, with Guardians of the Galaxy, because Moon Age Daydream features in that film.
Ah,
And that was a song that I heard it before. It didn't really stick with me. And then hearing it again in Guardians of the Galaxy, it kind of... I hate to quote the young hip kids, but it hit different.
yeah.
So I went and looked it up again. And I would listen to it on repeat. And for a little while, it just didn't resonate with me the way it did when I saw it in the film. But after not listening to him for a month, I woke up one day and Moon Age Daydream started playing in my head. And I was like, I didn't really like that song at first, but it's kind of growing on me. And also going back even further than that, when I was really into Nirvana, they did a cover of "The Man Who Sold the World," and I really liked their cover, so I went to listen to the original. Because I honestly don't know if I had heard the original first or if I heard it second, but I would listen to them kind of simultaneously. It wasn't one over the other. It was I would listen to
You played
Nirvana
one in one ear
and
and the other in and the original in the other.
yeah, almost like that. I mean, in a mental kind of state, that's how it was. But yeah, so I would always waffle between the two because I really liked the Nirvana cover, and I wanted to like the Bowie original because it is the original, and you're supposed to kind of pay your respects to those who came first.
Yeah.
But for a long time, I felt like I don't like that as much as the Nirvana one, and I don't know why. And so over time, I kind of just drilled Bowie into my head because I felt like there was something there that I wasn't understanding. It's the songs, I liked them, but I didn't like them all the way. I would hear like it would be like sections of songs that I really liked.
Ah, yeah.
Like, what's it called? It's not Stardust. It's what is it? Hang on a second. Space Oddity. I don't know why that slipped my mind. The Space Oddity is one of his big hits. I think that was his breakout hit. And I liked it, but it's like the beginning and kind of the end I didn't really care for, but the middle section I really loved. So it was all of his songs, I would usually like sections of them. And it was just a matter of over time listening to them over and over and over again because I thought they were good enough to listen to. It would slowly, over time, kind of convert me to, wait a second, I like this entire song. And he kind of just crept into my top 10 and then the top 5, and then he more or less became my favorite of all time. And I don't really have a good reason why, because in the beginning, I wasn't really on board with him. It's like, I obviously liked all the casual stuff, Under Pressure, Let's Dance, China Girl, all those classics. But his earlier stuff and his later stuff never really connected in that same way as his more casual, laid-back stuff. But the more I listened to it, the more it would grow on me, and once it grew on me, I couldn't shake it off.
I see.
And that's kind of the story of David Bowie for me. It was kind of just feeling like there was something there what I was missing, and then letting it grow on me. I can definitely understand that he's not for all people, or a lot of people for that matter, because his stuff is kind of all over the place. It's hard to explain,
Yeah. But I mean, that's one of the things that makes me like question why I don't like him sometimes, because like, Bowie was, from what I hear, so much of he changed his sound so much that you should find at least one song that you like from him. And I mean, I found Under Pressure, but that's 20% Bowie and 80% Queen, so.
Right. Yeah.
Although I did find this, like, I don't remember where it was, or what context, but it was, I think it was like Bing Crosby and Bowie freaking singing Little Drummer Boy.
Yes, that is a thing. It's definitely a thing.
Yep.
It's kind of wild.